This is the quest of chance. I am going for the quest cape, but every tradable item starts locked and can only be randomly unlocked. Completing quests and combat achievements gives me extra rolls for quest items. And RNG decides everything.
Oh!
Welcome to the third episode. I'm here in the Brimhaven Agility Dungeon doing some interesting gameplay. One major goal of this episode is getting full graceful. It's not necessary for the quest cape, but I feel like it is such an iconic questing outfit that I do have to go and get it.
I think this should be the last one. If I go and turn this in to Jackie, we should get 50 agility. I could be here until 60 and then go to Sears for Marks of Grace, but I don't think I have the strength to do it, honestly. I think the next stop is gonna be the Colossal course. It's pretty much AFK compared to this. It's 50 agility. I can also turn in these vouchers to get a Toad Flax and a Snapdragon. Okay, Spectral and a Black Longsword. I can go and buy that one if I don't have it already unlocked. And an Analyze pack. Now I could open it and get a roll, or I can sell it back to Grace for some Marks of Grace. I'm not gonna open it yet. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do with it. I've had 49 termites, which means that I can actually buy the teleport scroll. And here's 55 agility. I'm actually going to break this grind off a little bit and go and do a quest. Whee! These termites, I can turn them in for Analyze packs the same way as I can with the Brimhaven vouchers and sell them back to Grace for 8 Marks of Grace per 100 termite. The quest that I'm going to do is the Shield of Arav, and I'm going to join the Phoenix Gang. It doesn't really matter doing Shield of Arav, but thinking way ahead into the future, during Heroes Quest, if you're a member of the Black Arm Gang, you will need full black armor, but if you join the Phoenix Gang, then there is no need. So it is just easier for me to be part of the Phoenix Gang.
Shield of Arav, no skill requirements, no item requirements.
Okay, just finishing the quest here. I also picked up the Phoenix crossbow, because it is actually an untradeable crossbow. Quest complete. I have gone over the list, made sure that I've checked off every item that I have already unlocked. So we should hopefully get a new unlock right here. Or not. Hold on. Okay, hopefully this works. Sorry about that. Oh, bronze axe. Okay. The image isn't loading, but I don't. That's huge. Okay. That means that I can unlock wood cutting. That means that I have the adamant axe that I rolled. I could do fire making if I go to Chambers. I guess I could technically try and do Lost City. I would have to kick the tree spirit by flinching it so I don't actually know if that's possible, but oh my god, that's huge. I know I was kind of in the middle of the whole agility grind, but I think I'm gonna go and get at least 15 wood cutting so I can get 2 unlocks, logs and the oak logs. Let's get an axe. Clue junk. We got a task done. What's the... Oh, I think it's just logs and an iron axe. Both that I do have rolled already. Okay, here's 15 wood cutting. I can now do oaks. I'm here in the forestry world, just in case an event would pop up. Well, there's one right there. Can I... Can I get some logs? I think it's gone. Ash? Garlic powder, okay. I have the knife, so if I get 15 fletching, I could start training it normally. I don't have... Okay, there it is. Can we build it? Get some construction XP. Okay. Never mind. I can also check the forestry kit. See if we have some leaves. We do. That's another unlock. Clue junk. I could also start training fire making. Like I said, I would have to get 15 from Chambers of Xeric. I can do the Ice Demon room, use the kindlings without an actual tinderbox, and then use these oak logs on a bonfire. So I could get up to 50 fire making, head to Wintertodd, and start fletching. I don't know, maybe that's in the future. Right now I am still going to concentrate on the agility grind and finding a way to get to the desert. Almost forgot about this, but I think my friend John has something for me. Yeah, oh, okay, that's a bunch of stuff. One out of 4. What is that? A toy mouse. Nothing to write home about. Getting my wood cutting up also means that I get to use the canoes. That's a really nice way to get a little bit closer to Varrock. I don't know how much faster this is actually, but at least I don't have to walk. Now the reason why I did Shield of Arav earlier is because we are heading back to Warlamore to continue the agility grind, but on my way there I want to do the next quest, which is Ethically Acquired Antiquities.
Ethically acquired antiquities requires 25 thieving, Children of the Sun, Shield of Arav, and no items.
And that's quest complete. That's the 7th quest. done, which means we get another roll. Okay, here we go. Gold ring. A little less exciting than the bronze axe. Cannot for the life of me think off the top of my head which quest would require a gold ring. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, right. It's for Throne of Miscellanea. You have to propose with the ring. It could be any ring. I've just added the gold ring as it is obviously the lowest tier ring. Okay, well, we have it now. Back to agility.
I got a bob random, this time the fishing one, and with it our first fishing levels. And I think I'm just showing here that even though the item is called a small fishing net, it's not actually the tradable version of the item. And that's why I can use it here in Scape Rune.
Okay, going down this zip line should give me 60 agility, 342 laps. Yes. That took a while. There's 1,000 termites. I can turn them in for some MLIs packs. Here we go. 2,300 bone shards. Can't use them yet. I'm just gonna go straight to Grace and sell this back for some marks of grace. And then I'm off to the serious course. I'm gonna need, I think, 180 more marks of grace after I sell these, which is gonna take about, I think, like 15 hours. Which, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get a lot of agility levels. I think I should get at least 70. And having a higher agility is never a bad thing. Also, I'm gonna get the one pack that I had in the bank. I'm just gonna open it. I think it's worth the roll. So let's see. Yep. Oh, no. Oh my god. Why? Why does it do it automatically? What do you mean? What even are bone fragments? That's... oh no. I can't do anything with these. I just lost 40 marks of grace. That's okay. Let's get the cape. I don't have a main account bonded up right now, so if I don't want to drop these, it's 500k, so if any of you guys would like to have this, please message me in game. I'm gonna disable the plugin, bank these in, but I'm not gonna sell them. I'm not gonna use them for anything. If one of you guys need 600 amylase crystals, please message me in game. I have my private chat on. I'm here at the Series course and I just got a lamp from Count Jack, which made me think about lamping again. I think it was the first episode where I said I was lamping Hunter so I could catch butterflies, but I completely forgot about the bats in chambers, so I can actually already train Hunter. I have a Hunter training method, so I feel like lamping it would be wasteful. So I was also thinking about prayer then, because I'm going to need protection prayers sooner rather than later, and the highest quest requirement I think is 50. However, there's no way I'm lamping until 50 or even 43. Like, I will have to get a prayer training method, otherwise it's just gonna take so long. So I was thinking, I don't know if this is crazy, but I was thinking about mining, because I do have the mithril pickaxe and I cannot think of any method that would give mining XP without a pickaxe. I know you can get like half an experience from, I think it's like the panning or doing something in the dig site, but that's not an actual training method. So I'm just gonna put this into mining.
Also, while I'm here, I realized at the end of the last video I talked about gaining access to the desert, but I didn't really specify why I wanted to get there. Well, first of all, there are quests in the desert, and there are a lot of unlocks. I can buy some stuff like the green d'hide chaps and kill some mobs for unique drops. If I get mining unlock, I can get sandstone and granite, which would give me 7 unlocks in total. And I think most importantly, there is a moneymaker in the desert, the agility pyramid. It doesn't require any items, and I can just do it whenever. I know I'm on like a 20+ hour agility grind right now, but money-making methods aren't easy to come by. If I'll ever need money, and I will be needing money at some point, I can just go to the pyramid, make somewhere around 200k an hour, pure cash, no requirements.
And that is 66 agility, which means we can use the shortcut from Lumbridge to the desert. And I think I'm gonna go and check it out just to get a little break from the rooftops. That is 145 more marks that I'm going to need. Let's go visit Grace and get some more outfit pieces. I will still need 141 more marks of Grace. Let's get the hood. It would be 101, but I don't want to talk about it. And let's get the boots. And let's hop over. Actually, I'm gonna get some money. I should have taken some water skins. Just take some food.
And let's hop over to the desert.
Here it is. One stepping stone. Now, I believe if I just bring another account here and drop a rope down, I should be able to get there to the Calphites without a rope. I'm gonna test that one later, because the Calphites do have some interesting drops. The first thing that is coming to mind is I think I can get a super kebab here. I looked it up. I was wondering what a super kebab is, but apparently I can buy one from this guy, yeah. And again, I can get some water skins, because these are untradeable. Let's get the desert shirt too. I'm gonna head out to Narda and buy the chaps. Here we go. I have to get my range up. They should drop the desert goat horn. Okay, this guy is tougher than I thought. Hold on. Okay. Wait. There we go. Watermelon seed, not that useful yet. There should also be some camels in the desert that drop the Ukthanki meat as a guaranteed drop, which would give me another unlock. There's one. Didn't know they were this high level though. Hope we can kill it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And then I can go to the bandit camp and get, what was it called? The bandit's brew that we unlocked. Okay, well, never mind. You cannot buy them before Desert Treasure 1.
I decided to test the Calphite layer on my other account. They just dropped the rope and I was able to climb down no problem. And I stayed just for 2 unlocks. I didn't really have gear or food for a longer trip. So I think it's time to talk a bit more in depth about the skills and what I can and what I cannot train. Feel free to skip this portion if you don't care about this stuff. I'll put a timestamp. But here are the skills required for the quest cave. Melees, I can train with the Addy sword. I'm not going to be doing any high level PVM, but at least I can AFK it at crabs and kill some basic quest mobs. For ranged, I think my only option right now is the training bow. I see no point in training it until I get some kind of weapon and possibly ammo as well unlocked. Prayer, don't really have a good method for it right now. Magic, I can go and train it at the Arceus library with no required items. Same goes for rune crafting. Don't even need to complete rune mysteries. Construction, only thing I can think of is the beehive event during forestry. Not that excited about that one. If I get a hammer unlocked, I could train it at Wintertodd. Agility, I'm going to get 70 soon. Herblore, I need to complete Druidic Ritual. Thieving, I can train as normal. Can't do blackjacking or pyramid plunder. Crafting, I could make gold bracelets, but I cannot actually bank those bracelets because I don't have them unlocked. So it's not a method that I would want to do for a long time. Fletching, I can get it up to 15 with Wintertodd, then oak logs, and then maybe I could take part in the new Veil Totems minigame at 20 fletching, which could lead to some potential unlocks. I have not yet tested it out though, so I'm not sure if it works only with the knife and logs unlocked. Slayer, I do not have a rope, so Turl can lock me out of Slayer because I need a rope to kill cave slimes. And also, I don't have any anti-poisons, so killing cave crawlers would be tough. Wilderness Slayer is something that I can do, because I think I have everything technically unlocked since I have the lockpick. However, since I can't save spot and I don't have protection prayers, killing some of the higher level monsters like black demons would be practically impossible. Hunter, as I mentioned before, I can catch bats and then butterflies. I can also do deadfall traps at 23 Hunter because of the knife and logs. It is not a very good training method, but it will bring with it some new unlocks. A higher Hunter level will let me catch implings, which also have some interesting drops. Unfortunately, it is not possible to barehand implings at Puro, so spamming implings isn't really an option unless I unlock the impling jar. Nevertheless, Hunter will be a very useful skill for getting multiple new unlocks. Mining? Earlier I talked about lamping mining. I should probably look through the wiki before I make these decisions. The half an XP at a time method that I was thinking about is the specimen tray at the dig site, which requires no items. What I didn't know was the panning at the dig site also does give you mining XP. It gives you a whopping 2 mining and 2 fishing XP per action. It does, however, require the dig site quest or a cup of tea, which I luckily have unlocked. Now, I don't remember how slow it is, but I think I will have to go and check it out for like 15 minutes, because I will only need 21 mining and you only need 5,000 XP to get to level 21. Smithing, not possible without a hammer or other ore unlocks. I currently only have coal. Fishing, I have feathers unlocked, so technically if I can get my fishing up to 48, I could start doing barbarian fishing. Not happening anytime soon. Cooking, only raw food I have is bass. I think I could use food on the white Brudu victims to get small amounts of cooking XP. Not looking to do that right now. Fire making, like I've said, no tinderbox, but I can do chambers for 15, then oak logs, then winter tod. Wood cutting, I have a bronze axe and I can go and get an adamant axe from greater demons in the Wilderness Slayer dungeon. And finally, farming. I have a rake, which I could use to rake farming patches and get minimal amounts of XP. Not worth my time at the moment. Can we get a baguette? I'm gonna take the mystery box. Drumroll. That's an unlock. Yeah. And that is 70 agility. That's the highest quest requirement for Song of the Elves. It is time to say goodbye to the Sears Village rooftop. I still need 67 marks of grace for the full graceful outfit. So the next stop will be Polnivnich rooftops. But before I go there, I have some unfinished business here. That's exactly 800 laps. Look at that. Unfinished business here at the Kandarin area. I'm going to be doing sheep herder. Oh, and by the way, from now on, I'm just gonna put them on prayer. Sheep herder, no skill requirements and requires 100 coins. Shooting for the moon. No, hey, those are my sheep. I feel so bad doing this. You got this. Grey nerf. Quest complete. Let's roll. Okay, we have it right there. Let's roll a new one. Any day now. Well, black bead, that's 2 out of 4. Back to agility. What on earth is happening here? I keep failing this first obstacle. Okay, well, you just have to believe me. Didn't actually even notice it, but this should be enough for the graceful top and the graceful gloves. I think I'm done with agility for a while. 72. I think that's a good level. The run problem is not as bad. And I have access to some nice shortcuts. Let's go visit Grace, hopefully, for the last time. Let's make sure I'm buying the right thing. I don't want to spend any more marks of grace on dumb bullshit. There we have it. The official questing outfit. I think we should go test it out and do a quest. Haziel Cult has no skill or item requirements. One thing, though, about this quest is even though the wiki doesn't list any item requirements, if you side with Haziel, you will have to use poison. You will get the poison, but you won't be able to use it and you will be locked out of the quest. I'll just get another piece of this armor here. It's worse than iron armor, but it looks cool and it has no negative range or magic offensive stats. And that is quest complete. Get some thieving XP, some coins, but again, most importantly, we get a roll. Here we have it. Maybe we can get the red or yellow bead and almost be done with Imp Catcher. Let's hope not. Here we go. Huh. So the black dagger is required for Song of the Elves. Fitting, as we just got the agility requirement for it. It's actually either a black knife or a black dagger, but I only have the black dagger listed. Not very useful, but at least I can go and buy it and get a completely new unlock. Let's get the dagger. I then decided to go ahead and get some of the other buyable unlocks. Let's see if I can find the cape seller. The absolute worst part about these Team Cape vendors is the wander radius. There we go. Team Cape 11. More Cerberus. And here's Simon. Tip, if you're ever having to, for some reason, buy a Team Cape from him, you can just go to a free-to-play world, because there is no Elder Chaos Druids. That only requires 10 cooking, so that's a possible cooking training method. We can do mackerels and then bass. Let's kill a highwayman. Okay, I mean, we're getting a pretty good range setup. Now I'm just missing an actual weapon back here at the Grand Tree. Plenty of unlocks in this place. Pot of cream. That's something I can buy. Those are like 10k, I think. Chaos runes! It keeps teasing me. I checked the wiki and technically I can cast Inferior Demon Blade at 44 magic. It requires 3 fire runes and 1 chaos rune. However, I can't auto-cast Archaeus spells. I would have to manually click it. So, I think it's okay for one-off things like quest bosses or maybe getting an adamant axe from demons, but it can only be cast on demonic creatures. But I think this means that we are able to do the Grand Tree. I just have to get my magic up. And this should be the last unlock from here. Okay, if we ever get 70 Slayer, that would be amazing. God damn it, I missed the roll, but there's the raw mackerel. I am here at the Archaeus library. I don't have any access to energy restoring potions, so I'm very grateful for the Graceful. You get some magic XP per book. It scales up depending on your level. But I guess I'll stay here for a while. I have no idea how long this will take, but I'll see you when I'm 44 magic. And this is 44 magic. it doesn't have a pop-up explaining it, but I hope I can now cast Inferior Demon Blade. This was honestly faster than I thought. I think it was like an hour. I've only done this for rune crafting, and rune crafting gives you 5 times your level in experience, and magic gives you 15 times your level, so it's a lot faster. I'm just gonna put the rest on rune crafting, 5 XP. And John here should have some more rewards. Oh my god. You get cosmic runes? Imbling jar! I didn't even know. Oh, I didn't even notice it. That is so big. Oh my god. I think I have to train Hunter next episode. I mean, I still have to unlock the specific Imbling jars, but that's... Every single one of those is a new unlock. The rest is absolute garbage. I guess the Brine Saber would be a good weapon if I ever get to the Slayer level, but Imbling jar! I think this is my sign to go and do Hunter. It's not my favorite skill, but there is a lot of unlocks. This seems like a pretty good place to end the episode in. A lot of exciting things for next one. I have to go and get the Fire Bell staff, and I can do the Grand Tree. That's another quest, another unlock. Then I probably have to go and train a little bit of Hunter, and we'll see from there. Thank you so much for watching the episode. Thank you for all your nice comments. I really enjoy making these, and I hope some of you enjoy watching them as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!